So, as y'all know, I wrecked my 75 Caprice about 2 years ago. I done found me another one. I'm already upgrading. For now, I'm just gonna swap the wheels out, get it running, put the interior in it, and ride it like that for a while. Till I get a few more things, figure out my paint scheme, all that, and we'll be back at it. Okay, so I'm gonna need a few parts to make this a complete vehicle. So I'm gonna take the interior out of the 74 Caprice I have here, as well as the miscellaneous parts out of this 74 Impala here, and let's see what I can come up with. All right, that look better already. Quick little wheel swap. I'm probably just gonna ride it like this for a second once I get it running until I accumulate all my parts that I need, slap them on, do that little bit of body work you need, and we'll be in the streets hopefully this summer, or at least by November. Today, I'm gonna snatch this interior up out this car. It's gonna go in that one. And I'm probably gonna end up selling this car afterwards. I actually already started the disassembly on this seat. So that's my last screw right there. Shit coming up out of here. But yeah, man. Like I say, I wrecked my other 75 Caprice a couple of years ago. And I was lucky to find this 75 for a good price. I had to drive all the way to Alabama to get that car. Not this car. This car is a 74, but I was talking about the car that these seats are going into. There's really actually not too much wrong with this car, but the previous owner kind of butchered a lot of the panels. So, you know, it's easier for me to swap this stuff over to the 75 because it's actually the body style that I want. And I say they did a lot of cutting on stuff that I wouldn't have necessarily did, which means I have to get a whole new skin so I can put my skirts and stuff back on. So it'll just be too much for me. You know, these boys like to ride big rims. They like to cut them things off anyway and put 30s and 32, 34s on these cars. So I say I let somebody else have that issue, and I just stick to what I do best. 26s. That's as big as I go on my old schools. I don't care for all that extra cutting and lifting and stuff. So I like to be able to take my factory wheels back off, you know, in the wintertime, and just ride on my rally tires, you know what I mean, and preserve my rims for the next summer, spring season. But yeah, so I got them bolts out now. I'm just about to pull the seat out and take it over there to the other car and just throw it in there for now. Cause I gotta get a carpet, I gotta fix the floors. Like I'm just getting this out. So it's in my car. So whenever I get ready to sell this one, I don't have to come over here and do all this stuff at the last minute. See this dash, it's all busted up. Yeah, she gotta come up out of here too. Cause I got one over there that's in great condition, just need to be refurbished somewhat. So yeah, she coming up out of here. It's crazy how thick this filler is. Mondo. It's crazy work. This is Mondo right here. That's crazy, right? Well, seems to be a wintry mix that came out of nowhere. So it's gonna put me on halt for a few days. But I need the rest. Okay, so I don't know if y'all remember, but I bought this car. It ain't had no tail lights on it. So I searched high and low on Marketplace. Don't Ride or Die. A whole bunch of groups, man. I couldn't find that. But luckily, last night or the other night I went on Marketplace. I found me a set all the way in Crew, Virginia. Up there with a private property dude stayed. And he had the lights I needed. Okay, he didn't, but somebody up there had. So I already test fitted them last night because y'all know I was super excited. So I came home and smacked them. And these came off a 4-door, by the way, but as y'all can see, they all the same. So if you see you a 4-door, they will fit the 2-door. That's so. Let me tell you something about old school cars. Now y'all look at me do this and y'all be like, oh yeah, let me go get one. I want to be like Jay. But let me tell you something. These cars are never done. I don't care if you've been doing them for 10 years, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Got one right here. Pretty solid on the outside. But are you prepared to cut that rust out, re-weld them floors? You gotta find all this interior that's missing. Matter of fact, you gotta redo this interior if you're gonna use this interior. You can't ride around with mismatched panels. You know what I'm saying? Gotta throw your motor and transmission in that one. You feel me? And you look at this one over here. Oh, it's beautiful, right? Yeah, it still needs stuff done to it too. Need proportional valve on it. Tail lights just stopped working recently. I gotta rewire something in there. This car right here, a pretty solid car. It needs some paint and body work on it. You know what I mean? It's gonna need an interior. This one got a motor in it, but it don't run yet. But you gotta get it running. You feel me? And you got this one over here. You be like, what about that one? This one will run. You know what I'm saying? Just need to put the distributor on it. Gotta put all this interior together, paint it. And then look at this. You run into a problem like this, you gotta cut this whole side out, re-weld a whole new panel in there. So man, when you start jumping into this, don't be thinking this stuff cheap, man. Y'all see me pulling these cars out like they nothing, bro. I make it look easy, but this stuff costs some damn money. Like, I ain't talking about $5,000. That's a lot of money to y'all. That's why y'all car don't ever get finished. I'm talking about, we talking $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 to get these cars to look like that bluing over there. And that bluing ain't even done. And that's got an LS in and everything. It still need work done to it. That's why I tell you, man, you gonna jump into this old school world. This ain't for no little pockets. But if you only got a certain amount of money to spend, just buy you one that's already done. But as far as building it, ground up, frame off, all that, yeah, it look good. It's nice to say you did it, but that's gonna take you more years unless you're doing the work yourself. It's best to just go on and buy you one that's already running and driving. This stuff right here, say this for the people like the bosses, the people with the real money. Like if you ain't got $100,000 just sitting to the side to play with,